The Battle of Uhud was a significant military confrontation between the early Muslim community of Medina, led by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Quraysh of Mecca. It took place in 625 CE 3 AH near Mount Uhud on the outskirts of Medina. The battle was the second major encounter after the Battle of Badr, and it had profound consequences for the Muslim community. The Quraysh of Mecca sought revenge for their defeat at the Battle of Badr in 624 CE, where the Muslims, though outnumbered, had achieved a decisive victory. The Meccans, led by Abu Sufyan, organized a large army of about 3,000 men, including cavalry and archers, to march against Medina. In response, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, consulted his companions on how to confront the threat. Despite his inclination to defend Medina from within, the majority favored meeting the enemy in the open. The Muslims prepared an army of about 1,000 men, but 300 hypocrites, led by Abdullah ibn Ubay, withdrew, leaving only 700 Muslims to face the Quraysh. The battle occurred on the slopes of Mount Uhud. The Prophet strategically positioned 50 archers on a hill, commanding them to hold their position regardless of the battle's outcome to protect the Muslim rear. Initially, the Muslims gained the upper hand, driving back the Meccans. However, many of the archers disobeyed the Prophet's orders, leaving their posts to collect war spoils, thinking the battle was won. This mistake allowed the Meccan cavalry, led by Khalid ibn al-Walid, who later converted to Islam, to launch a surprise attack from behind, turning the tide of the battle. The Muslims faced a severe setback, with many fighters killed, including notable companions like Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, the Prophet's uncle. The Prophet himself was injured, and rumors spread that he had been killed, causing confusion and demoralization among the Muslim ranks. The Quraysh, though victorious, did not press their advantage by attacking Medina, and they eventually withdrew. The Muslims suffered heavy losses, with about 70 martyrs. The Quraysh casualties were fewer. Obedience to leadership, the disobedience of the archers, highlighted the consequences of not adhering to leadership instructions. Perseverance. Despite the setback, the Muslims learned resilience and renewed their commitment to their mission. Divine will. The battle reinforced the concept that victory or defeat lies in Allah's hands and is not solely dependent on numbers or strategy. The Battle of Uhud was a turning point in the early Islamic history, testing the faith, discipline, and unity of the Muslim community. It served as a reminder of the importance of trust, obedience, and preparation in the face of adversity.